Can you hear me? Oh, there it is. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes and let more people get on. People are coming on, so that's good. So just give it a second. I guess I'll introduce myself. My name's HillaryJane. Welcome to the wall in my bedroom, because I'm professional like that. I am a singer and sometimes I rap with Infiltrate Music, alongside Kid with Hip Savvy. What up, Hip Savvy? And Script, who is about to drop an album. So that's exciting. Make sure you go pre-order that. And we're here because I just dropped an album, or an EP. It's not an album. I just dropped a remake of my original EP, Stix and Stones. It's called Stix and Stones Unplugged, which I was super excited about because I am all about every genre of music. I really enjoyed having a trap beat that I had Thizzle on the first EP. I enjoyed just getting to have that studio vibe with all the 808s and the bass and things like that. And then I really enjoyed being able to strip it down for this Unplugged. So I guess I'll just start with the questions. I mean, if anybody misses it, they can just watch it later on YouTube. It's going to save. So how it's going to work is I'm going to answer a bunch of questions on the side on the chat bar. I'm going to type something. Can anyone see Hunt? On the side on the chat bar, if you have anything to say, just feel free to say it. And yeah. Okay. So let me pull up some Ask HJ questions. HJ, Ask HJ. Thirsty. It's hot in here. Like my cheeks are so pink. It's so hot in here. Okay. What is the best day you've had this year? Probably the day that I went to Disneyland. That was great. I love Disney. Was it difficult trying to find a whole new different sound with the unplugged version from the original EP? I don't believe that it was difficult because all the songs were originally written on guitar. Yes, even like Celebrity with the trap beat and everything with the 808s and all the hip hop vibe that it had. I wrote everything originally on guitar. That's how I start with my music. So it wasn't that hard. If anything, it was super fun. Have you had times when you wanted to give up, and what keeps you going? Every day of my life. I'm serious. What keeps me going is the fact that Christ gave this to me, so I'm not going to waste it. It continues to prosper, which continues to prove that this is the Lord's will. Not saying everything that prospers is the Lord's will, but I mean, it's for his glory. So, and I know his will is to be glorified. So I'm not going to waste it. He continues to grow my platform. So even on the days when I want to give up, which I do because of an array of reasons, whether it be insecurities or I get really nervous to play the guitar on stage. Like I'll rock a hip hop stage all day long, but when it's time to strip it down with a guitar on stage, I get super nervous and I normally want to quit right before I go on stage. But yeah, just knowing that it's not about me, that's what keeps me going. How did your friends or family react when you told them you're going to pursue a career in music? My mom was like, you can do music if you want, but you better still go to college. And I was like, I'll pray about it. But I never really felt to go to college. And I mean, it only continued to prove itself that the decision was okay that I made that because, I mean, I'm signed, I'm doing music, my platform is growing, which is good for me monetarily. And then it's even better for the Lord because this is my ministry. So I get to do full-time ministry. And it will only get to be more as it goes. So that's exciting. My friends were all about it, especially since I started as a rapper, not a singer. So they were like, oh, dang, my white friend's going to be a rapper. And I was like, be quiet. Would you do a tour and include Puerto Rico or Latin America? Yes, book me that tour and I will be on it tomorrow. What is the first radio single? I don't exactly know what that question means. My first radio single from my other EP was Chimneys, and then it was Celebrity. What were your debut albums sound like? I'm really glad somebody asked this question. It's going to be a mixture. It's not just going to be any one sound. I listen to a lot of types of sounds like Banks, SZA, Jhené Aiko, things like that. And I really want to create a Christian version of that vibe because I don't feel like we have one. We have super R&B sounds and we have super hip hop sounds, but we don't really just have that like weird chill. I mean, Mars kind of has that on lock. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying I'm trying to take over your platform or anything, but I mean, it's my favorite type. And then I want to have worship songs on my album. I want to have acoustic songs. I want to have songs where all I do is rap the whole song. I want to throw other rappers on there. You might see your favorite rapper on this song with me rapping on my next album. So it's not really just going to be any one sound. I really can't decide. Use one word to describe the year of 2014 for you. Different. I moved from Texas to California. I was signed to a label. I put out like 5 music videos. I put out 2 EPs. I traveled. I got bookings for next year, places like Trinidad, and it's just wild. So just different. What prompted your Unplugged project? I feel like many artists are afraid of bringing acoustic versions to their work. What prompted it? Well, I always wanted to do it. But what made me do it now is I was just like, this is on my heart and I got to do it, you know, before everybody starts doing it. Not to say I'm like, I thought of it first. I'm never that type of person. But I just knew that the concept would do better if I just, I guess, hurry up and got it out, which I'm happy that other artists like The Truth is doing Unplugged and different artists like Spazzy does some acoustic type songs and different people do acoustic songs. So I'm all about it. I by no means claim to be like the Christian hip hop person that does acoustic. That is, I'm not going to be like that. Hey, can you guys do me a favor? Can you take the link that you got to get here and go post it everywhere? Thanks, that would be great. Maybe I should post it again real quick. Okay, 2 seconds, entertain yourselves. Copy link. Come hang out with me. And, tweet. And I forgot to give it to my dad, so he's going to be mad if I don't send it to him. 2 seconds. What we gonna do with all this Monday? Not a thing, not a thing. I might sing that for you later if you're lucky. Just kidding. I mean, not kidding about singing it. Just kidding about the lucky part. Okay, back to the questions. I really like the questions that were on my Instagram. Let me jump back over to there real quick. You guys are silly. Okay. Which song of this EP would be playing in the background of your day if life worked like that? Well, if life worked like that, I would say Shotgun, because I'm always hanging out with Roman, probably. Maybe Chimneys, because I feel like there's always somebody blowing smoke. Not somebody, but I mean just things of the world all the time, and I have to stand firm like every day. I know you said the EP dropped, but I'd like to pick it up. Where did you drop it? It's a scavenger hunt. Go find it. Do you drink alcohol? I'm actually excited to address this publicly. Do I drink alcohol? I am 21 years old. Therefore, I am allowed by the law to drink alcohol. The law of the world, not like Jesus' law, because I'm not under the law. I'm under grace. Not to say I do away with the law, but yes, I do moderately every once in a while drink alcohol, I guess, but I never want to get to a state that my mind is not focused on Christ, or I cannot make conscious decisions that will glorify the Lord. I do believe that you can have a drink if you're 21 or older and you're obeying the laws of the land, and if you are not being drunk and intoxicated fully. The Bible speaks about a drunkard. The Bible speaks about your mind being unable to fully glorify the Lord and fully being able to set your mind on the Lord. So I will never get to that state, but I do not believe it is a sin for a Christian over the age of 21 to partake in alcoholic beverages every once in a while. Did I lose any viewers? No, I didn't. Thanks for sticking around. There's going to be that one that's like, I'm out of here. She partakes in alcoholic beverages. How long have you been playing guitar? What do you use to record? Oh, and congrats. You're dope. Fist bump. Fist bump back to you, DJ Green Eyes. I have been playing guitar for maybe 4 years, maybe longer. I don't know. Time flies, but I should be way better at it than I am right now. It's a shame. I need to practice more or something. What do I use to record? I do not record myself. What did I just click on? I don't record myself. I go to other studios. So for my first EP, I recorded everything in Florida. And for this recent EP that just dropped, I recorded everything at Jaw Rockin' Studios in New York City, Brooklyn. What up? Shout out to my New Yorkers. Does anybody have this chat thing working? I don't know. I just thought maybe somebody would type something. It's cool. You don't have to. Do you have a favorite song off the EP, or do you like them all equally? I would say my favorite song is Stix and Stones. That's absolutely my favorite song off of the EP. Yes. When did you first start singing, and have you always liked your singing voice? I started singing whenever I got saved. I really believe that's whenever my voice flourished, and I even realized that I had a voice. Before that, I was in choir. I could hum a tune, but I was super nervous. Like, I wouldn't even sing in front of my mom without just like shaking and like feeling I was going to burst out into tears. And then I believe that the Lord just gave me confidence and grew me in my abilities to take me where he has me today and where he's going to have me in the future. Have you always liked your singing voice? No, not at all. No. Even sometimes today, I am not the most happy with it, but I believe I'm just like staring at my phone for comfort. Let me look at you. But I do believe that God is growing it. I don't hate it by any means. I have grown to love the gift that the Lord has given me. I've grown to realize that the Lord's going to give everybody a different gift. For example, I'm going to use my girl Mars because that's my girl and she wouldn't mind me using her. Our voices sound nothing alike. I could never sound like her and she could never sound like me. But as long as we're individually confident in what God has given us, then we can glorify the Lord with our lane, because everybody's voice, you're going to have your own lane. So no, I haven't always, but I'm learning to. How long does it take, and what sort of a process do you go through to write a song? It depends. Sometimes I'll be in the shower, or I'll just be chilling, walking down the street, whatever, and it'll just come to me. Like one time I was at a baseball game, and this guy had on a shirt that said "Loose lips sink ships," And immediately, like, all these ideas and all these lyrics started flooding to my mind about doing a song on gossip and how our loose lips can sink ships. And look out for that one in 2015. So, I mean, it just all flooded to me. I just started writing it. And then sometimes I'll sit on an idea for years. There are still hooks, and there's still verses, and there's still ideas that I have from 2012 that I'm still working on and perfecting. So it just depends. Which do you prefer more, Stix and Stones Unplugged or Unplugged? Meaning the first one, I'm guessing. I enjoy, it depends on what mood I'm in. Yeah, I don't know, both. In your video that you posted about, oh wow, this is long. I'm just gonna read it. In your video that you posted about the Unplugged EP, you had a beautiful God moment. You were blown away by how vocally God had taken you somewhere you didn't imagine. You said you didn't even have a coach, and it was like a talent that God had just recently gave you. So, with that being said, how did you practice? Did you use certain techniques? Do you already know how to play the guitar so it helped? I ask because I'm in a place right now where I'm at a standstill. I feel like I can't do it if I don't have professional help. Sorry, it was so long. You're cute. Gina, I don't know how to say your name, but you're cute and I like you. Wait, that was so long I don't remember the question. How do you practice to use certain techniques? I practice by singing the scales every day, all the time, and hitting the notes perfectly, or attempting to hit the notes perfectly. Like da 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 da. Da, 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 da. You just go up the scale, go back down the scale. It just helps you to know how to transition from one note to another note and actually hit it and not be flat or not be pitchy. So that helps. And I look up YouTube videos on warm-ups and stuff every once in a while, not really religiously or anything. Also, I pray for it. And I'm not trying to sound super spiritual, but I really do pray to God. Like, I believe that if the Lord given me this talent, he wants me to work to grow it, but he's also God. So he's going to help grow it himself. Just like I can promote myself, but then God can also give me favor with men. It works both ways. So I pray to the Lord and I say, God, please help me grow in my vocal abilities. Please help me grow in my ability to play and sing and even just desire you and to speak on stage and all of these different things. So I practice, I sing the scales. One that really helps is bust out some Alicia Keys or Mariah Carey or something that you can't sing and sing it anyways, and sing it at the top of your lungs and just belt it like you're her or him. If you're a dude, you want to sing this guy song, whatever, just belt it, and you're not going to be able to hit those high notes, but over time, like, your voice is a muscle, so you want to work it and work it and work it, and it's going to grow and it's going to be capable of doing more things. Sorry, I spent a lot of time on that, but I like it. Can you be my Minecraft buddy? Somebody knows I like Minecraft. I really, really like Minecraft. Sure, let's be it. Let's be Minecraft buddies, except for I don't have my Xbox with me right now. I play when I'm at Roman's house sometimes, so sorry. But maybe whenever I get one, I'll post my Xbox Live thing. What projects are you working on for 2015, and what goals do you want to accomplish to get where you want to be in your career? That's hard to answer. Okay, first part. What projects for 2015? I'm working on, obviously, an album, a full-length album. I want to put like 14 songs on it. I want there to have enough, because like I said earlier, I want to do worship, I want to do chill, I want to do vibe, I want to do rap, and I want there to be a good enough substantial amount of each type of song. So a project, but I don't want to just do one for the sake of doing it. So don't expect a project in like February or anything. I really want to take my time and get with different artists I've been speaking to on just collaborating. And I had no collabs on my first EP because my goal was to introduce myself as an artist and not ride on anybody's coattails. Except for I had to get Thizzle because he just, when I heard that beat, I was just like, oh, his voice on this beat, gritty. But this project, now that I've already organically created my own personal fan base and followers and supporters and people that enjoy my music, I want to collab with other artists now. What did you get and give for Christmas? Oh, this is such a good question. For Christmas, I gave, you know, different people everything. Like my mom got different dresses. My sister got some Xbox games. I think just a lot of stuff. And then I got Roman the entire Star Wars saga on Blu-ray, and it has 9 discs, and it has like bonus episodes, behind the scenes, not bonus episodes, but like behind the scenes stuff, all that great jazz. And it looks so sick on Blu-ray. If you enjoy Star Wars, or if you've never seen Star Wars and you've never seen it on Blu-ray, treat yourself. Treat yourself, my friend. In 2015, will we see... Shameless plug. Will we see a feature between HillaryJane and at HPTP Records Inc. owned Chicago native rapper Yo Soy Witness? Let me just say, Mr. Yo Soy Witness, that's my bro from like years back when I lived in Chicago, and he's so dope. He's such a sweet person. He loves the Lord. Shout out to him. Everybody go follow Yo Soy Witness, and we'll talk about that later. Okay. Back to, how long have we been on here? It cannot have already almost been an hour. Oh, no. It's only almost been 30 minutes. Okay. Let's keep going with these questions. If anybody has any questions you've been thinking of while, oh, see, Gingham Butterfly just posted one. You can post them on Twitter or my most recent Instagram post, because we're going in. And somebody asked me some like funny ones. I want to let you know about my life. Maybe I'll just make up some questions that I want you guys to know the answers to. Just kidding. When did you first discover your love for music? Whenever I got saved, because Jesus put a new song in my heart. But for real. All tweets, not top tweets. Nope. Sorry. Watching you live perfectly. Thanks, Kingdom Girl. Let me scroll down. Why are you ignoring my question? Oh, that was from a long time ago. Sorry. That was from 11/29/14. I think this guy said, can I take you on a date or something? And it was weird, so I didn't want to answer it. How long did it take to make this album? We knocked it out in like 5 days. And we were in the studio for all day and all night. We did a lock-in. So I actually like stayed the night at the studio. The studio has like a living quarters on top of it. So my team stayed there for a couple of days on end. And I mean, my voice was just shot by the time it was done. Yeah, but it was great. It was great. What's your favorite song from Stix and Stones Unplugged? Oh, I already answered that. What are your goals and dreams for 2015? Actually, I'm not going to answer that question because tomorrow I'm going to be dropping a overview of my 2014 as an artist and my goals and dreams for 2015 as an artist. It's going to be like a 10-minute long video, maybe like 7-8 minutes, not that long. So I'll wait and you'll have to watch that. My dad just texted me a question. Let's see. This is what my dad asks. If you could put your music into a country version, which singer would you follow, and what type of music would you, what song would you sing? First off, I love country music. No shame in my country game. And if I could sound like any country artists, maybe like Carrie Underwood, because she's dope and she's country, but anybody can enjoy her music. You don't have to like country to sing Jesus Take the Wheel. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, my friends are texting me funny things like, I feel like I'm stalking you as I watch this video. Who would you like to collaborate with on your next project? See, let me tell you why I'm nervous to say that out loud. I don't want to give anybody my ideas. Let's just say there are some guys who don't normally sing, but that will be singing on my album. We'll say that much. And I definitely want to get the ladies that rap that don't get that much play. I'm not afraid of saying that one because I hope everybody does that. That's not just me. I want every girl to have a song with every girl on it because we need to rep the ladies. What are your top 3 favorite movies? Braveheart. That was an easy one. Lion King. Oh gosh, I love Lion King. Actually, let me tell you a fun fact about Lion King. It was my first movie I ever saw as a child. And then remember when it came back into theaters? I was 18. So I went and saw it for my 18th birthday in theaters. So it was also the first movie that I saw as an adult. And then my other third one would have to be, okay, how about this? The first 2 are set in stone, and then my third one will be whichever one I really like at the moment. At the moment, I've been watching like a butt ton of Star Wars over and over, just watching the movies again and again. So I'm really feeling those right now. Would you do a concert in Puerto Rico? Sí, book me. How do you say book me in Spanish? Book me. In the future, will you do a collaboration with Andy Mineo or Lecrae? That would be super dope. Yeah, why not? But I mean, no promises. I'm pretty sure Lecrae is like $1 million to do a collaboration with, unless you got the hookup. But I don't have the hookup like that. Like I got friends that are friends, but I'm not his personal friend. Maybe one day. Andy, he's cool. I know Andy. Maybe that would be dope to do a song with him. Haven't thought about it. I mean, I have thought about it, but yeah. And then some dude is calling another dude out saying, don't be immature. That's what I'm talking about. Call your fellow brother out. Okay. I don't know. I feel like there's not really that many. Love you too, Dad. There's not that many other questions. Let me check back over here on Insta. Oh, I didn't check Facebook too. I'm pretty sure there's not that many left. Has anyone ever told you you look like Brooke Hogan? Just a little bit. No. I don't know what she looks like. But I remember whenever that show was on MTV, it was like the Hogans or Hulk Hogan something. I don't know. How did you get started in the music industry? Also, people are commenting on the live chat. You might need to refresh the page and see the comments. Oh, dang. They are. You guys are commenting? Hold on. Pause. Thanks for letting me know, though. That's great. How do I see the comments? If anybody knows how I can see the comments, let me know. Tweet me or something. Or post it on Instagram. Do you watch anime? And if so, which are your favorite? Oh, I'll go back to that question, though. I remember you asked it. Yes. Actually, I've enjoyed a lot of anime lately. I would say right now, I really like Death Note. If anybody watches that, it's super creepy and it's super weird, but I'm into that kind of stuff. So Death Note, and then I was watching Attack on Titans, but I didn't finish it because I got hooked on Death Note. And I'm still looking for people commenting. Somebody. Anybody? Hold on. I guess I won't be able to see them. I don't want to spend too much time looking for it and then everybody leaves the chat because they're like, come on, say something. Maybe I'll try one more time. I see nothing. I'm clicking on where it says chat on the left, and it doesn't show anybody chatting. To list all available command. Oh no, I don't want to see that. I'm sorry, it's not doing it. I can't see anything. I guess just post on Twitter or Instagram if you have anything to say. I'm sorry, I can't see it. Okay. Oh, back to your question. How did you get started in the music industry? My knees are hurting. I need to switch it up. Ooh. I was 15 years old, and I had a friend named Archie, which is still a really good friend of mine, and he was older than me by like 7 years. He was a rapper, and he was making a mixtape, and then he was like, hey, no, I went to him, and I was like, yo, let me get on your mixtape, and he was like, you want to get on my mixtape? And I was like, man, just give me a chance. So he gave me a chance. He was like, oh, wow, you're really dope. He put me on. We started a group with another guy named Carlos, a.k.a. Wretch, like the wretch that was saved. And we were called Second. We still have that mixtape floating around somewhere, so I'm sure if you look it up, you can find it. And then I guess the people from the label, my peeps from the label, heard about me. Like way later, after I've been traveling all around Texas. Like we had multiple shows a week, every week on end, like week on end, which was super cool. Well, I quit the group for personal reasons, had nothing to do. I didn't even know anything about this label over here. Had nothing to do with them. Still love, those are my bros, still love them. I was just like, I need to do my own thing. And then I guess whenever Infiltrate Music heard that I was doing my own thing, they scooped me up. And that's how it happened. All the Lord, because I didn't go looking. I didn't even have any personal music. I didn't have a single song like that was just HillaryJane's song. It was really just God ordering the steps, ordaining the whole situation. I guess he really just wanted me to do this with my life, which is sucky sometimes because I don't always want to, but I'll just write a song about it. What are your favorite TV shows? Bunny Eat Muffin. I remember you, Bunny Eat Muffin, from Snapchat. And you always snap cool things like anime and Disney and cartoons. I love cartoons. My favorite TV shows would have to be Regular Show, Adventure Time, Shark Tank. Shark Tank's pretty cool. I don't watch that much TV. Like I personally never go and sit down and say I want to watch TV. If I'm over at a friend's house or my boyfriend's house and they're watching it, I'll watch it with them. But I liked Adventure Time and Regular Show before, just saying. Because I have a 9-year-old sister and she put me on. Do you get annoyed by people judging you based on your pics on here and turning comments into debates? Yes. But that's the thing as an artist, is you just have to get over it. And is it right that people assume things? No. Is it going to change? No. So I really try to watch the things that I post and watch the things that I say, not to lead a double life or not to be sneaky, but because, one, you have to make sure that you're not causing anybody to stumble. Like if I can watch a scary movie, but maybe you can't watch a scary movie without like sinning in your mind or in your heart or an action, or if I can, have a drink, but you cannot have a drink without sinning in your mind or in your heart or in action, then those are things that I need to stray away from putting publicly. So Yeah, but people are, so I just have to assume it. Even with the smallest things that I post, people are like, when I shaved my head, I did that because I wanted to, because I desired to do it. I just thought it was super dope. And I was like, I'm all about it. I'm all about doing random stuff just because I like it. So, and then people said, she's only doing it because her label told her to, or she's only doing it because she wants people to like her or whatever. And I'm just like, if I wanted people to like me, I wouldn't have done it. So your argument makes no sense. So yeah, it's annoying, but you know, whatever. You just have to have thick skin and a soft heart. Thick skin and a soft heart. How many tattoos do you have, and what is your favorite? I have 7 tattoos, and my favorite would have to be maybe my diamond tattoo. And a lot of people say, well, why did you get that? What does it mean? Like, every tattoo has to have the most biggest meaning of your entire life. I don't believe that. As long as it's not, you know, taking any glory away from God, it's not anything that will cause anybody else to stumble or sin. I don't think getting a diamond just because I like it is bad or a sin. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of comments about that one, but okay. And I guess my other one would have to be this anchor with the heart tattoo, because one, me and my cousin got matching tattoos, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I should wrap it up now. Let me just do a couple more, and then I'm going to sing a song, and then we're going to pop some Martinelli. Just kidding, but probably. How many tattoos? We watched the same thing, smiley face. What up, Summer J? Okay, somebody asked about my boyfriend on here. So I'm going to find it, and I'm going to answer it because, yeah, a lot of people ask about that. How and when did you meet your boyfriend, and what does he do? I'm glad that you asked. Mick 800. I met my boyfriend, Roman Flores, go with the row flow, on Twitter. Yes, throw the stones, throw the stones. I met my boyfriend on Twitter, and it wouldn't make sense unless I told you the entire spiel, but we don't have time for that, and I don't know you like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'll just tell you I do everything with prayer, and for the most part, I'm not an idiot. So we had mutual friends. I knew he wasn't a creeper. Met him on Twitter. And for what he does is he owns, designs, and runs the One clothing brand, O&3. Hit it up on Twitter and Facebook at We Are One. It's super dope. It means 3 in 1, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. He's completely in love with Jesus. He loves the Lord, and he chooses and strives to glorify him in everything that he does, including his brand. And if you ever just want to rock dope clothes that represent the Lord, are combo starters with the Lord, and will help out your fellow Christian brothers and sisters, yeah, buy that. weareone.com, O&3. Shout out to Ro. All right. I don't think that there's really... Oh, I like this one. Who are your... Oh my gosh, so many. MC 800. I'm sorry. I called you Mick 800. Okay, last one. Where did it go? Who are your favorite Christian artists? Also, you should come to the UK on tour. Favorite Christian artist by genre. I really like John Gibbs. And it's, I think, one of the coolest things that an artist can have as their personality trait is to be an artist and to not be afraid to be a fan of other artists. I am not afraid to be a fan of anybody. I like John Gibbs. I jam Andy Mineo. It's so hard when I'm put on the spot. I promise there's like a million other people. I'm thinking of my top faves. I like Lecrae. That just sounds like generic, right? Lecrae and Andy Mineo. I mean, hey, they're who they are for a reason. People like them. I I promise there's like some Jackie Hill. Love you, sis. Jackie Hill, all the way, all day, every day. As far as singers, Spazzy and Mars kill. Like, I was so happy that we had a show in LA or outside of LA, and both Spazzy and Mars were singing there, performing, because first off, Spazzy's my dude since way back. He's such a sweetheart, and his voice is amazing. Like, it makes you want to cry because it's so good, and because it makes you hate your own self. That's how good it is. So yeah. Okay, LOL, you the bomb. Thanks. So what I really wanted to do next was, I really want to answer this. I swear, I promise, last question, but I feel like this needs to be addressed publicly. How do you feel about homosexuality? I really want to address this because I have very close friends that do have, I guess, same-sex attraction. I was friends with them, some while they were already homosexual, and some they became homosexual. But how I feel about it is, one, I'm going to side with God and please God over everything. I'm not afraid. I am not ashamed to show them what Christ says about sin in general and their sin. I'm not afraid to, I guess, call them to repentance, to minister to them about the Lord, to share the gospel with them. But in the same retrospect, I do love them. I do treat them like a human being, because one of the most disgusting things people can do is treat somebody with any sin struggle like they're not a human being. Sorry, let me calm down. I'm very passionate about that. But no, I don't agree with it. And I don't think that it fulfills the plan for marriage that God had originally given to each role to be, for each gender to be together in the way that he specified it. Like, God's knowledge and God's love and God's grace is higher above our own thoughts and our own desires and our own personal worldviews. But I just want to say, for anybody that, one, has friends or speaks to people who deal with homosexuality, or two, personally struggle with homosexuality, is whenever you speak to somebody who is dealing with homosexuality, yes, address the fact that their homosexual lifestyle is contrary to God, but don't stop there. Address sin in general. Like, sin is the issue. The fact that somebody is not trusting and hoping and loving the Lord God with all their heart, mind, and strength over themselves in them sin is the biggest picture and the big issue. So just share the gospel in general, love people in general, call people to repentance in general, and then touch on certain topics if you feel led to do so. So yeah. Cool. Sorry, there's like a lot of questions, and we'd be here forever if I had to answer them all, and I really want to sing you a song. So we're going to do that. So yeah. I just got super nervous out of nowhere. By the way, Hip Savvy tees, for anybody who's a Kid fan, they are now sold exclusively wherever Kid is performing, but shout out to the one brand for creating these. So one of the biggest changes that I did from the original EP to the acoustic EP is Celebrity. It went from this crazy high trap beat with Fizzle just murking on there, to just kind of a jazzy sound, which I cannot recreate with just my guitar. So it's not going to sound exactly like the Unplugged EP, but I definitely wanted to give it to you acoustic. So I just got nervous. Forgive me if I mess up. Let me get a drink first. Okay. Money on me. Anywhere I walk, you know that. Oh, gonna restart. Just got nervous. Okay. Money on me. Anything I want, you know I got it. Cameras on me. Anywhere I walk, you know they shot it. What it's gonna be? All up in my grill, cause you know I'm talking. I'll make you feel any way that you want it. Shine like diamonds, cause you know I'm flawless. Gucci, I got Prada, Balenciaga on my feet. Can't hear when you're talking. All this money next to me. Is this life that I live in? Caught up in sin, and I think I need someone to fill up these feelings. What we gonna do? Gonna do without this money? What we gonna do? Gonna do without this money? Not a thing, not a thing, not a thing, no. Not a thing, not a thing, not a thing following me. Everywhere I go, cause I'm so impressive. Who you wanna be? Listen to my words, cause I got the answer so crazy. Everything I got that I never knew I wanted. Can't stop, gotta keep it on top. It's harder than it looks to wake up this flawless Gucci. I got Prada, Balenciaga on my feet. Can't hear when you're talking. All this money next to me. Is this the life that I live in? Caught up in sin, and I think I need someone to fill up these feelings. Oh, what we gonna do? Gonna do without this money? What we gonna do? Gonna do with all this money? Not a thing, not a thing, not a thing, no. Not a thing, not a thing, not a thing, no. Oh, I got it, I flaunt it. In those tags, yeah, we popped it. And my team riding around in that topless. You can't top this, no. At the high life, thought I was living that. And see this round world, it's really running flat. HillaryJane, Clinton, presidential flag, roll top, all exclusive, VIP package. I'm all in, sin is the trend. Chasing the wind for the win, win. My conscience became conscious. Got me feeling like, what we gonna do with all this money? What we gonna do with all this money? Not a thing, not a thing, not a thing, no. Not a thing, not a thing, not a thing. What we gonna do with all this money? What we gonna do with all this money? Not a thing, not a thing, not a thing, no. Not a thing, not a thing, not a thing, no. Awesome. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I'm sorry I couldn't answer all of your questions. I'll probably hop on Twitter and just write people back and answer some of the ones I didn't. Make sure to repost this and share it with everybody, because I really want everybody to just get to know me better on a personal level. I don't want to seem far off and unattainable and unreachable like some celebrity or some superstar. I promise I'm really not. I'm really not. So make sure to rewatch it, repost it, and thank you for rocking with me. Go grab the Stix and Stones Unplugged EP. It is on all major digital retails, and gift it to somebody. I just hope that it blesses your life and it blesses somebody else's life, and look forward to tour dates this year because my year's booking up and I'm super excited to rock with you guys. Thank you.